The Addiction Savior. Yo, what's up? It's someone that's no one, and welcome back to today's report. Today's report is coming from yesterday off Irwin, where she took Baclofen, and here's the full report details. Okay, so here we are covering the substance Baclofen. We never actually brought this up before, but it was requested a while back by Donnie the dealer, suggesting some recreational potential with it. And this report does possibly suggest this, but it was used medicinally to treat a GBL addiction. It is kind of just like subbing one thing out for another, as Baclofen will come with withdrawals, but the idea is it may be easier to taper off than GBL is. So we'll get a good idea of what Baclofen is with this report. I'm sure you'll enjoy this, so without further ado, let's dive right into this. I had suffered from moderately severe depression for a couple of years. I had been drinking heavily during this time. I was obsessed with the idea of dying. I wanted to be dead, and had researched the lethal dose of a few drugs, and taken a dosage higher than that which I have read about. After being prescribed 5 different SSRIs/SNRIs, as well as a couple benzodiazepines, and my depression not responding to any of them, I decided to try something that would apparently instantly relieve my depression. GBL, which converts to GHB in the body, really did instantly relieve my depression. It made me more sociable, destroyed my anxiety, and actually made me get things done. For a while. I redosed constantly, after every 2 to 3 hours, and then after a few months, I would redose once an hour. After a couple of months, I decided I was taking too much because it was starting to have a very negative impact on my life. I was withdrawn, falling asleep all the time, and becoming hyper-sociable. I stupidly didn't realize that it was physically addictive, and went to bed without taking any GBL one night. I awoke about 3 hours later, shaking, hallucinating, and vomiting. I then read more online and realized I was physically addicted. This went on for a further 6 months. I put my family through hell supporting me through my addiction, relapsing, it being constantly on my mind, stealing, getting more GBL, collapsing, being hospitalized, going to rehab. I had been prescribed Baclofen, an agonist of the GABA B receptors, just like GBL, and so stops the withdrawals. But I'd only been prescribed 30 milligrams a day, 3 10-milligram doses a day. One day, I was so sick of the never-ending addiction, which was literally hell, I decided to take my full 30 milligram allowance at once. It completely eradicated my psychological need for the drug. I titrated my dose to between 80 to 100 milligrams a day, and for the first time in what seemed like forever, I completely stopped thinking about GBL. I began functioning normally, like I was before my depression and addiction. I have also noticed a massive decrease in my desire for alcohol. My family and friends refound their trust in me. Everybody has commented on how much I seem to be normal again. It was around this time that my depression, for the first time in years, felt suddenly lifted too. I am now of an apparent normal state of mind. All of my wonderfully strange personality remains. Baclofen has taken nothing away from me and given me everything back. I understand that stopping the use of Baclofen can have horrible withdrawals, but in time, I will slowly decrease my use of Baclofen. For anybody that is struggling with their GHB/GBL addiction or alcohol addiction, then please consider Baclofen. I have a few friends that are addicted to GBL, and after showing them Baclofen, have also experienced the same amazing results. Good luck, and stay educated and safe.